Everyone, this is Jim from GiveRemarkableService.com. And as you can observe on our whiteboard here today, the show must go on. In the restaurant industry, you've heard that term before. A lot of people place the emphasis on this particular situation with restaurants as being like being on stage. And yes, you've have this aura about you as you approach the table, as you are the one getting the center, being the center of attention, I should say. It's the person, once you're there, you have to compose yourself and you have to gather up all of your wits about you here and have an introduction, know what you're going to say, know how you're going to greet your guests sitting at the table. And yes, this is a show. It can be, and if something goes wrong, you really don't want to let the rest of the guests know that there's a problem, that there was maybe a hiccup in the kitchen, maybe you forgot to place the order. You're going to have to be very flexible about how you deal with this, and there are quite a few ways to be able to do that. You can always tell a guest if there's been an unusual amount of time in between an appetizer and dinner that, we've just served you a couple of different courses. I wanted you to relax and enjoy, digest a little bit, and have your conversation. A lot of times they love that. They just say, oh, fine, that's fine. Now you have to be careful about it being excessive, that it doesn't go way over the top. But this is a bit of a show business. So you also have to be flexible enough and also honest enough to admit that you made an error or that you made a mistake. And that's fine. We all do. So in this process, keeping in mind someone who is getting into this industry, if you have that ability to speak before people and you have that ability to be able to say, that to approach and take charge and gather that attention, and you can do that a lot of times, as we spoke about with the other video regarding selling, and that is knowing your product, knowing the detail of the product, complimenting the guest. When you come to the table, you might notice a nice brooch that a lady is wearing, or a ring, or you might notice a handsome tie that a gentleman is wearing, or just a nice, comfortable shirt, because they're here on the beach and they're nice and relaxed. You just want to be able to break the ice, get them to smile, get them to relax a little bit. Now, this is Jim with Give Remarkable Service. Thank you very much for joining us. The show must go on. Thank you. Bye-bye.